DJ SharpMC. Live. Back on the track. So I loaded up some sounds. Actually, I better save because I think I loaded a ton of sounds. Actually, let's see how much I loaded. Oh, not that much. Couple pads. Let's quickly give them a name so we don't override by accident. Because sometimes you get into the mix and you be forgetting about being careful and you just be jamming and then you end up wherever you end up. And most of the ones I loaded were like 128 or 130, so it's going to be a little bit faster. I'm typing 128, a little bit faster. I think we're going to try a 130 just because I don't often try a 130. So kind of like an EDM kind of speed. So let's find a beat. Did I not load anything on that one? Nope. Oh, I guess you're gonna be a copy of something then.
Brooklyn.
He's a made man.
There we go. What speed is that? That's it's 126? Oh, I would totally have to struggle to make that work. All right, so it looks like we're going to go with that first one. All right, so I think we're here. And I think since I have an empty space right there, I'm going to take this pad and I'm going to copy to this pad. Do it. Oh, that didn't do it. So I'm going to have to learn how to do it. So it's this pad. Copy, and then can I just turn the knob? Copy pad. Oh, so copy pad that one. Oh, and then this one. Copy there to there. Do it. Yep, that's how you do it. All right, cool. Got that figured out. That's the lesson for today, people. How to copy a beat. Okay, so we got this sound, which I think is already at 130. And we need to make it loop, so let's just do the normal stuff. We go to LFO modulation, put it on note on. And let's lay it down real quick. It's an interesting way to start, but it's where we're going to start. And I want to put effects on a lot of stuff too, so let's just get this party started. Uh-oh, I think the timing might be off. That sounds a little bit off. What is that sound? It's a 128. That's why. Ah, already having fun. Okay, so then let's put this on 128 and re-record it. And then figure out if we can make it to 130. It's just a little bit of a difference. So if we change this to 130, what happens? Oh, it comes up short. Okay, so if we put this on 128, and then we go to warp sample, we'll put this on warp, and we change this to 130, 130, then go back to here, put this on 130. Doesn't sound like it fixed it. All right, so we stretch some more, bring the BPM down. Okay, bring the stretch down. Stretch down some more. Nope. See, this is where it starts getting tricky. All right, can we just change this maybe? Change it some more. Change it one more. I don't know if it's even affecting it. All right, so we're gonna have to come up with a way to fix this because this often occurs. So it was on 128, and then this was on BPM sync. So let's take BPM sync off, and then try moving it manually. 130. And then go back to our edit. Try stretching it first. Okay, then try warping it. That's close. That's perfect. Oh no, it's not perfect. 102. So it's either we figure out how to warp this or we morph it to a 128. All right, so I think to save myself some drama, the beat's gonna be a 128, and everybody else will have to sync up. I could probably tune it faster. Sample edit. Let's try tuning it faster. So it's showing 64, and if I want 130, that's going to be 50 plus 15, so 65. Or I got to take it all the way up. 130. Or maybe I do it here instead of there. Do it on the sample edit page. One. 129. Detect. So it thinks it's a 64 double, which is 128. Yeah, that's double time, so that would be 128. So it knows it's a 128, so that part's good. Just getting it to a 130. Almost perfect. If I put on 128, it's perfect. All right, I'm gonna have to do a whole video on how to get the timing better, because you're off by a couple beats and it makes a complete difference. I guess that's the only thing you're going to have to deal with when you deal with loops is you're going to have to get one of the loops timed correctly and then everything else is going to have to adjust. So let's save it, and I guess the beat's going to be 128, not 130. That's pretty clean. All right, so then I wanted to start doing filters on everything because I did a filter last time, an EQ filter, and it came out really clean. So I was going to start using the para EQ or the kill EQ. Let's do the kill EQ on everything and kill the stuff that doesn't belong. So let's take off the high, leave the high, take off the mid, take off the low. That sounds pretty good. And then just drop it in. So I wonder if I could automate that. Or maybe we just start it like this. I could probably automate it, but maybe we'll start with that. That'll be the first beat. We'll just start with that. That'll be drum 1. And save it. Then we'll mute it. And then for drum 2, we'll use that second one, which I think is this one. So let's drop it in as drum 2. Oh, I forgot to put it on note on. That's why it kept playing. I was like, why does it sound so clean? Because I like them on note on because then you can totally control when it starts and stops. And then if you loop it right, it'll be clean. Yeah, that's clean. Okay, so then for this one, let's go back and do the same thing. We're going to do effects. We're going to do EQ. What's air filter? What's the air filter? Let's try this one, see what happens. So it's got some options, but I think pair EQ or kill, was it kill EQ? I think it was kill EQ. Kill EQ had more options. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I could do that one and then bring in that might be a cooler effect. I think that might be a cooler effect. Just totally put the different versions on different tracks. I mean, I kind of wanted to have this one be more sound, but it might be nice to take it all the way out and just be like, and then drop in the other one and be like, and then take this one out and then bring it back. Yeah, that might be a cool effect. All right, so that's something I wasn't expecting to do, but we already did it. So, okay, so now we need some more sounds. That's kind of cool. That's a little too much. I like the way that sounds. Let's see what speed it is. 128. All right. So we're not going to have to clean that part up. Then let's make it note on so we can control it. Oh, it starts a little bit late. If we loop that, what does it sound like? So it starts late, and I think I want it to start on time. This is tricky. because one thing I wanted to try doing was moving sounds over. And I know I can zero sounds out, but I don't know how to move sounds over or like add in a blank spot without re-recording it. Okay, let's just try to play it straight. But I got to come in off beat, so let's see if it works. Well, this might make a good loop. Yeah, it's a little bit kind of off, but makes a nice loop. So we're going to keep it as is. Pad 1. All right, this beat's already taking some kind of shape. So we need some more sounds.
Break my heart in a many pieces. Hey, to hurt my feeling. Hey.
That's kind of long.
Brooklyn Underground.
That's cool.
He's a made man.
Like that. Okay, that's a little busy. Okay. Let's wing some congos. I think I could do that. So we're gonna double what we have, so we have a little more time. And we're gonna play some Congo bongo stuff. Put that on note on, put that on note on, put that on note on, put that on note on. All right, let's see what comes out. So I'm going to keep this arrangement, but I think it might sound better if I take them on note off. Let's see what happens. So let's just try something. One shot, one shot, one shot, one shot. So I think it needs the tail to sound like it's actually grooving correctly. Right? So let's mute this one, go to this one, and we're going to try another version with the one shot on. Kind of like that. All right, let's try something like that. Yeah, I think that's a little bit groovier. Conga 2. So now that I set this to note on instead of one shot, let's see what it sounds like if it'll play. Oh, it does. So I ended with 2 versions. That's cool. All right, cool. wasn't planning on that. Save. That's kind of cool. Worked out a little better than I thought. All right, so we got some congos now. Let's let one of them play while we figure out. That sounds cool. How what speed is it? It's 130. Oh yeah, here starts the party. So that's 130. And I think there was another one I heard. There was another one I heard.
Brooklyn.
He's a made man.
There's one more like melody. It was this one. And it is 128. So I think you win the party. So then let's put your note on. And how long are you? Should I loop it? One thing I could do is take off the loop lock, put the loop on, and loop the second half, this part, so it'll go. Oh, it's actually from here, I think. That might work. I think I'm going to do it that way. All right, so let's, it's 4 bars. Let's just try to record it and see how it comes out. And sometimes when you're doing this, you have to put the sample on loop, which is kind of ghetto because you think I've already looped it, so I should have to loop it in 2 places, but I guess they're allowing you to have some flexibility. So that's on loop. I guess we could try reversing it, see what happens. No, reversing doesn't work there. All right, so we got that set. I think timing is tight. I guess we'll find out when we record it if it's tight. Here we go. Timing is not tight, so it needs to come in a little bit. Let's see if it'll fix it on the beat. That still sounded a little bit late to me, so let's bring it in a little tighter. So let's see, we're gonna have to just tighten it up some more. Wow, my one that's on the sample sounds better than the one that's on the thing. And the one that's on the button. It's a little bit, come up a little bit. Oh wait, is that the right one? Wait. sounds a little better. What the hell? All right, so let's see if it plays okay. Man, everything's a struggle today. A little bit of a struggle. Well, at least the cool thing is it sounds good when you finally get it right. All right, so we got that figured out. So now for this sound, let's save. For this sound, let's go check the EQ on it because I'm going to start doing EQs on everything. So that's kind of low. So let's bring this filter, close it a little bit. And then we do it from the highs. So I guess we should put it on low and then cut off the lows. So, cut off the lows. All right, let's try that. Well, at least the beat is good. It's a nice little, I guess it's like a synth bass. That's what I'm gonna call it. Okay, so then we will take out the pad sound and the conga sound. Sounds almost exactly the same, so we take the synth out, leave the pad in. Oh, that's pretty good right there. So then from here, what speed is that one? That's 128, so that'll go straight. So then let's drop this in and think about putting some effects on it. I can do a half loop. I don't know if I want a half loop or a full loop. I think I want a full loop because it just makes more sense. And then I can do effects to get a half loop. So one trick you can do is when you build it this way, you can come up here, press sequence. Actually, I think it messes up the sequence, but if I didn't have it set for the sequence, you can come here and change it to two beats. Is it 2 beats or 4 beats? Let's try 2 beats, but then it'll repeat. Or you can set it to 4. set it to 8. So that this track will loop that piece, so I don't have to make that piece long enough, but I'm going to make it long enough anyway, so I'm going to fix it. But I just wanted to show that because that's pretty cool. Sometimes when you have a long part, you can make it a short part by changing the length that it plays. But we're going to re-record it because it's not long enough and it didn't loop. Well, I could have just put it on loop. Let's try putting it on loop. Or is it going to do that same thing where it needs to be on the sample? Yep. Pad. Oh, when you want to loop it on the pad, you got to take it off one shot. So if it's on one shot, you got to put it on node on. That's why I'm always putting things on node on. Then when you come up here and you want to change it to loop, now the loop will turn on. So then we'll just let it loop. It should be clean. At least I hope it's clean. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, on to the next piece by piece. So that's kind of an intrusive sound. So before I go to do that, let's do something with this sound. There's something, I think let's try pumper first. There's an effect called pumper. It's pretty cool, air pumper. And then we'll play it with the air pumper. First one sounded the best. I think that one has more character, because then we'll turn this one off. We'll have this one on, and let's just add some kind of compressor or something. See what it sounds like. I think that goes better with the beat, because then it'll be that one and this one. And then it'll switch and be like this. Yeah, that way it's not as in your face as the other beat. So it sounds pretty good, but it's just not too strong. All right, so we'll let it play while we figure out the next sound. That sounds pretty interesting. That's at 1:30. Oh, the party's starting. So this is at 1:30, and I would probably need to warp it or use note on. So if we use note on, I could play it by hand. So we'll try that. I'll turn the pad off, come here, and I'll just play it by hand. See if I did it right. Sounds all right, I think. Maybe I'll redo that last back part again. keep it, and erase. Oh, I erased too much. Crap. Actually, I can re-record it. I'm good enough. I think that version sounded worse. I'm going to start it all over again. That's better. Yeah, that's cleaner. It's nice little like keys. That's a nice little riff. Kind of like it. I think that'll go well with the rest of the beat. Let's bring the conga in and see how it sounds. Let's play both congos at the same time, see if they interfere with each other. They actually don't, so that's kind of cool. All right, so we got that beat, got that track. Let's save because we've been doing a lot of pieces. I didn't load any kits, so I think I'm gonna go get some kits real quick just to have some sounds to bring in from my expansion packs. Because I think I have a tech house expansion pack, and I can just bring in a couple kits. All right, that'll give us some extra sounds. So let's see what we got. Kicks, claps, hats, shaker. I think it's only one bank. Oh, it's another bank. Another bank? Only 3 banks. So it's kind of interesting. I don't know if it'll go. Guess we'll find out. It'll bleed if we don't have it on note on, so we gotta put it on note on. It's an interesting little sound effect. We'll put it in the background somewhere. Maybe we'll do something to it. We'll put an effect on it so it sounds more interesting. Maybe an echo or something to squeeze the sound down so it's not so loud. Oh, I just loaded all those kits, so it's got to save all those kits. Oopsie. Okay, so effects here. Let's do harmonics. What do we got? What does the frequency shift do? Let's see what that does to it. So I kind of like it. It's just a little bit louder than I want. So we're going to have to either do EQ or dynamics. Dynamics we'll do, let's see what compressor vintage does to it. I think that's good because now it's a lot more subtle. Yeah, it's a little different, but I think you'll go. We'll leave you in. All right, so what do we got? Let's keep the keys on. That was sounding pretty good. And let's find another sound. Let's go to a different kit. Oh, it's got the same, the kits have different, on the same banks, they have different stuff. That's cool. So kit number 9, kit number 5, kit number 9. That sounds cool. Let's see what's on bank B. Oh, different bass. Bank C. All right, so I think that first sound sounded pretty good. That, and we'll put it on note on, and we'll just like drop it maybe once at the end of the track. We'll call it like a late effect, because that's on the second half of the bars. All right, so that's cool. We have the late effect, we have that. I'm gonna turn you off for now. Let's check out a few more kits. That kind of goes. I think that kind of goes. I might be able to use that for like an intro. So let's turn the keys off, turn this off, and make this like part of the intro. Is that starting late? It is starting late. You always got to do something to these beats. That's why I'm kind of glad it's so flexible. Seems like you always got to edit a sample. Yeah, you guys don't need touchscreen because you never need to edit a sample. All right, I won't be hating because I imported some Native Instrument sounds, so I won't be hating, and they sound pretty sick actually. All right, so now it's gonna go. We're missing a whole bunch of it if that's it. Let's go back and see. Did I chop too much? What the hell? Okay, so it whacked out on me. Big time. Playhead. Do I need to move the playhead? Start at 10. Oops. All right, let's just go back to it. All right, so we'll hit undo. Undo, undo, undo. Wow, see this kit, it lost the sound. So sometimes when it loses a sound, the only way to solve this is to go get Tech House Kit 14 and reload it. So I'm going to do that. So Tech House Kit 14, load, replace. Some of the samples exist, replace. Yes, replace them because this stupid thing screwed up. All right, so that's it, back to normal. And then let's go back and do the sample edit. All right, let's try to move it. We won't chop it. Let's chop and messed it up. We'll hit save, just in case it screws up again. It's on note on. Oh, I wonder if it changed some note ons on the other sounds. Guess we'll find out. But anyway, let's drop this in. Oh, that's a little bit, it's a little bit off, right? It's a 1. I can't see what that says. No, I can hear it. I can't see it. Because I don't see if it, I can't see the spelling all the way. Oh, 124. That's what it is. So it's off by speed. All right, so here we go again with, so when you have it like this, the other thing you can do is you come here and you go, and then you come here. Oh, I don't know how to chop that. There's a way to chop out part of it. I guess now would be a good time for me to figure it out. So process, discard. Oh, and it did it again. Undo. Wow, I don't know why it does that. Is it because I don't have it on loop lock? Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Process, discard. Nope, did it again. Undo. I don't know why it's doing that. All right, guess we're gonna have to maybe speed it up a little faster. A little faster. All right, let's try it at that speed. Nope, so that's not gonna work. So the other thing you can do, I'm gonna be showing all my tricks today, is when you're having challenges like the ones I'm having, you go back to the original sample, you go to trim, you go to slices, and you slice it up. And then you go back to main, process. Oh, actually, you don't do process. You do shift, go back to main, chop, assign, shift, convert, and you make a new drum kit out of it. Do it. So now that sound that I was having trouble with is now its own kit. So now that it's its own kit, I can play it by hand. So if you ever have trouble getting the sounds to work, you can always just change them into slices. And then once you got them in slices, you can just do whatever you want with it, play it yourself, and then you get the timing right, as you can see. Anyway, save. I think we're getting close on time anyway, because I like to keep my videos pretty much, try to build a beat in an hour. And it'll be good practice for me when I finally start jamming. Okay, so let's, I think we went through our kits. We're on 9, so we still got 18. We got 2 more kits. I like that sound, but I don't think I'm going to add. Maybe we'll do something like that. Yep, that's my bass groove. All right, so I think I got plenty of sounds. I just need maybe one more drum to kind of give it as an alternate. And I think there was a drum. There was a drum here. Yeah, right there. All right, so let's turn off these drums. Go to this drum. Put it on note on. Let's check the speed on it. 128. All right, so we can just lay it down. And then maybe we'll put a different kick. It's a nice little hi-hat loop, drum, hat, loop. And then maybe we'll bring in a different set of kicks. Did I have any kicks here? I don't think I brought any kicks in, so we'll just use these kicks. Maybe we'll use those kicks. Guess we'll play it and figure out what goes. No, those kicks really go. All right, guess what, DrumSynth? We'll give you another try. So we'll erase what's on there. So let's just do, I don't want to clear the track. Yeah, I guess clear the track would be the fastest way to do it. Clear the track, go to plugin, go to DrumSynth, DrumSynth kick. I think I'm going to use DrumSynth multi, because every time I use DrumSynth kit, I don't find the right sounds. So if you use DrumSynth multi, when you go to program edit, you have all the sounds available. And then when you pick the one you want, you can come up here and go straight to like a whole program of sounds, which I think is faster, because then you can just like maybe we'll go hard. It's a little too hard. Maybe the trance, and then we'll shorten it. What's one hit do? And I always wanted to add effects on this. Let's see if I can figure that out. Send effects. So it's on effects, feedback, high cut, ratio. Doesn't sound like it's adding the effect to me. Oh, yeah, it's on. Because I'm on the kick, right? I'm on the kick. Compressor, EQ, distort, transient, effects. Oh, we got to do effects from here. FX reverb, diffuser, decay. Bring the reverb down. All right, let's try that. I wanted to add some more sounds, but that's actually a clean kick. I think I'm going to add in more sounds on a different track. Let's see how fancy we can get. So that's got the kick. Then here, that sounds pretty cool. That in the shaker. So we go to program. This is, I think, 6 and 7. So 6, snare, drum, clap, percussion, crash. How come it sounds like it's got effect? Oh, reverb's on the clap. And then percussion is this one. That's the crash. So diffuser. And reverb on the percussion. All right, we'll bring those in as percussion. We'll make some percussion on here some kind of way on a different track. I don't know how to go, but we're gonna go for it. Where's the rest of my sounds, yo? Oh, switch sequences. That was ghetto. I was like, where's the rest of my sounds? Okay, so maybe we'll add them one at a time. Sounds like it's panned to one side. I don't think it is, right? So diffuser, synth, sends, mixer, send FX. Okay, so let's check it. This I think it's 7. It's not panned to one side, is it? Doesn't look like it. 6. That's interesting. In my headphones, it sounds like it's on one side. Maybe we gotta check and see if it's on pan in the. Well, you can't get any other settings. How am I gonna see if it's pan in? Is it here? No, it's on both. Maybe I gotta check my headphones. Maybe my headphones is out of balance. But anyway, let's save it. Then let's close this. Then let's put on solo. What just happened? 15. I didn't see a bunch of my sounds. Oh, they're all there. That was weird. It didn't show anything last time I was looking at it. Oh, maybe because I had switched sequences. All right, so let's get on with the show. That was percussion. It was supposed to be percussion. I was all over the place with the sequence. Percussion. Percush. All right, so now we'll just do some vocals and then we'll finish this puppy up. So we'll go to the next track. We'll go back to samples. And I heard some words around here somewhere.
Break my heart. Brooklyn Underground.
So let's see, what do we got?
Brooklyn Underground.
Break my heart in a many pieces. Hey, to hurt my feelings. Hey,
Sounds like he's hurting.
break my heart.
Sample edit.
Break my heart in a many pieces. Hey, to hurt my feelings. Hey, break my.
I think I might just play it straight. I might just play it straight just to see what happens.
Break my heart in a many pieces. Hey.
One thing that I thought was really cool about this is you have this vocal. So I have this vocal that I like. And then you go to trim it. Actually, you take the loop lock off. Is it loop lock or is it link slices? You take the link slices off and then you go here and you add another slice. So the first one is here.
Break my heart in a many pieces. Hey,
And then
to hurt my
the second one,
Hey,
we'll put here. So it'll go.
break my heart in a many pieces. Hey, in a many pieces. Break my heart in a many pieces. Hey,
So
to
let's
hurt
do.
my feeling. Hey, to hurt my feeling. Hey.
So it'll go.
Break my heart in a many pieces. Hey, to hurt my feeling.
So it'll go.
Break my heart in a many pieces. Hey, to hurt my feeling.
Oh, I gotta bring the endings in.
Break my heart.
So that one
in a many.
needs to come all the way to here.
Break my heart
And then the second one goes.
in a many pieces. Hey,
And it stops
to hurt
there.
my in a many pieces.
And then this one is the third one.
Hey, to hurt my feeling. Hey,
And then the fourth one,
hurt my feeling. Hey,
I think actually I'm gonna split that into 1, 2. And then we'll have this one. So it'll go.
break my heart in a many pieces. Hey, hurt my feeling. Hey, hey,
That's the only one that's off.
break my heart in a many pieces. Hey, break my heart in a many pieces.
I think I might let that one play through. So it'll go.
Break my heart in a many pieces. Hey, hey, hurt my feeling. Hey,
Okay. So the only one I don't like is
hey,
that one, but I'll keep it because it'll make a good effect. So then you do shift, convert, and this is another new program. So then I'll come here, go to that new one, and it should be.
break my heart in a many pieces. Hurt my feeling. Hey, 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 break my heart.
All right, let's try to drop some vocals.
Break my heart in a many pieces. Hey.
That was a little bit off. I think because I can't have that bass playing so I could hear.
Break my heart in a many pieces. Hey, hurt my feeling. Hey, break my heart in a many pieces. Hey, hurt my feeling. Hey,
So I think I'm gonna have to play a little more melodic with that. So let's try to make it groove.
break my heart in a many pieces. Hey, break my heart in a many pieces. Hey, break my heart in a many pieces.
So I think these might have to be separated. So it'll go.
Break my heart in a many pieces. Hey, break my heart in a many pieces. Hey, break my heart in a many pieces. Hey.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to do that version. Because it doesn't go straight, so we'll have to break it into pieces. And then the second one will go.
Hey, hurt my feeling. Hey, hey,
Okay,
hey, hurt my feeling. Hey,
we'll do that. All right, let's do that.
hey, hurt my feeling. Hey, hey, hurt my feeling. Hey,
I wonder if it sounds better spaced out.
hey, hurt my feeling. Hey, hey, hurt my feeling. Hey,
Timing was all off on that one.
hey, hurt my feeling.
I'll have to figure out how to time that.
feeling. Hey, hey, hurt my feeling. Hey,
I think I might piano roll to fix that. So let's go.
hey, hurt my feeling. Hey,
Oh, it sounded okay.
hey, hurt my feeling. Hey, hey, hurt my feeling. Hey,
Sounds like it can move a little bit. So let's nudge it. Let's try a full note.
hey, hurt my feeling. Hey,
So that part sounds good.
hey, hurt my feeling.
So let's move it a full bar. Let's see what
Hurt
happens.
my feeling. Hey, hurt my
No, it's too
feeling.
far. So we can try 64th.
Hey, hurt my feeling. Hey,
Yep, that's perfect. All right, so we got the second vocal part. And I think I'm running out of time, at least by my standards. And then we have one more vocal, which is on the other track. I think it's S2,
Brooklyn Underground.
that one. So we'll add this one,
Brooklyn Underground.
and maybe we'll try to make her sound just a little bit more hype about it,
Brooklyn Underground. Brooklyn Underground.
like that maybe.
Brooklyn Underground. Brooklyn Underground.
All right, I don't like that it's delayed, but you know what? We're out of time, people, so we're gonna do it. We'll hit save. We're gonna arrange these tracks. So I think I need an intro and an exit sound. So for my intro,
He's a made man.
oh, maybe that.
He's a made man.
Brooklyn Underground.
He's a made man. He's a made man.
Brooklyn Underground.
He's a made man.
All right. I wasn't planning on doing that, but this is a made man. And then this one is Brooklyn Underground. B under. And the other guy is Mr. Reggae guy, I guess. We'll call him Bob. Or Marley. Bob M. All right. Okay, so we got our sounds. So I was gonna add an intro sound. I like having intros and exit sounds. So let's find something we can put. I think there was a sweep around here somewhere. There's one. I can split it into two, or I can increase the measures. All right, let's see if it'll go. Turn everybody off, and we'll just try to record this. All right, so I think I'm gonna do it on note on, so we can control it, and then I'm gonna put some effects on it, but I'll put effects on after. So let's just get it recorded. All right, that'll be my intro. All right, let's put an effect on it. What kind of effect would be cool for that? Pumper or modulation? Let's see what happens if we do air ensemble. I think that's a cool effect. It's still coming in a little loud. So let's do some dynamics. Air transient maybe? See what happens. Okay, that's interesting. But that didn't kill my volume like I needed. So let's do EQ filter sync maybe. Okay, that makes an interesting intro. Now we need an exit. I think that makes a good exit. So let's mute this one. And this will be my end. And we'll just end with that. Or maybe end with that with an echo. We'll do that. Put it on note on. And we'll hold it down. And then we'll put delay and reverb. So it goes like... just like that. Or maybe... oh, that's perfect. And that'll be the ending. All right, so let's record that. All right, let's save it. Now we got a ton of sounds. And we're already at an hour. So I'm pushing my beat. Now we're going to try to arrange these tracks real quick. I always say that, and it always takes me forever. But anyway, so we want to start. So we'll start with the intro. So there's something else I want to show too. When you're starting it out, like this one, and it's that loud, and you want to control it, one of the best ways I think you can do it is by adding something to the pad. So there's the pad, and then you go here, and you go to velocity, and you can control it with the velocity, or you can come up here, double tap, hit add new. I'm gonna hit add new to the pad, or is it the track? I better do it to the track. If I do it to the pad, I might mess up the pad for everybody. Then do mixer, and then do volume, and then do pencil draw. And so I'm gonna go like this. And so it'll go. Okay, so now that'll be my intro. So let's save. Then I'll copy this as a sequence, and this will be my start. So this will be the start of my beat. I didn't even check to see if it goes with the drum sounds, but you know, I'm getting adventurous and I'm running out of time, so we're gonna have to just, oops. Let's switch to a different track before I start messing with stuff. Did I already mess it up? Let's find out. Let's check it first. No, it's all good. So I like to switch back to my editing program before I start changing stuff. Okay, so it's gonna start with that, and then we can bring this in. Okay, and I think this might be intro 1. I really shouldn't start it with that, but I'm going to start it with that just because it's like an EDM beat and it's a lot of risers and stuff. Okay, so now we're here. We're going to take that riser sound off and bring in the drums and maybe some vocals. We'll start with the made man.
He's a made man. He's a made man.
We'll start with that. Yeah, I think that's good. This will be intro 2. End 2. So then we'll be here, and it'll be like...
He's a made man. He's a made man. He's a made man.
We'll go with that. I don't know how EDM-ish is sounding, but whatever. It's my beat, so I can make whatever genre I want. I ain't got to follow your rules. I ain't went to your music class. All right, let's go.
He's a made man. He's a made man. He's a made man.
Where's that girl at?
Brooklyn Underground.
in 4. So then it'll come here, save, go back. So then it'll go.
He's a made man.
Brooklyn Underground.
And I'll play that part twice.
He's a made man.
Then I'll take the made man out.
Brooklyn Underground.
Keep the Brooklyn Underground. And then switch to this one maybe.
Brooklyn Underground.
Uh-oh, where's my sound? Yep, there it is.
Brooklyn Underground.
That'll work. So this will be in 4, I think, or maybe in 5. Let's find out. In 5. Yep, in 5. All right, cool. So now we'll be going Brooklyn Underground.
Brooklyn Underground.
So then we'll go
Brooklyn Underground.
Yep, that'll be in 6. Okay, so then from here it'll go
Brooklyn Underground. Brooklyn Underground.
and then we'll go
Brooklyn Underground.
I think that works. It's a little early to do it, but I'm going to do it just so it drops that bass out so we can kind of lead people in and out of ups and downs.
Brooklyn Underground.
So then we bring in, where's my other kick?
Brooklyn
So
Underground.
maybe this one.
Brooklyn Underground.
Nope. Maybe we bring in this one.
Brooklyn Underground.
Yep, I think that works. So that's in 7, I think. Right, it's in 7. Nope, it's in 8. Wow, it's, time's going by. I mean, I'm dropping these tracks pretty fast. All right, so this is in 8.
Brooklyn Underground.
So then we'll bring in
Brooklyn Underground.
and maybe we'll do this one.
Brooklyn Underground.
Nope, this one maybe.
Brooklyn Underground.
Yep. It's a little bit busy, but with her singing in the background, you won't notice it as much. And or maybe I can take something out.
Brooklyn Underground.
All right, so if we take her out, so then maybe we go. Yeah, I think that's perfect right there. A little busy, but I think it kind of worked for the beat. Actually, I should already be at main, but anyway, we'll make this the main one. I actually kind of messed up by putting all those intros in on the typing, but whatever, I'll remember. So it goes. So then we'll go. Yep, this will be main 2. I don't know how I'm going to bring this back to the regular beat, but maybe I'll do it manually instead of in sequence. So then we do this part. Switch the combos up maybe. Yep, switch the congos up. Main 3. All right, so we switch the congos up, switch the vocals up. That'll work for that part. All right, so then it'll come here and be yep. It's a little strong, but I think it'll work for the beat. So then we'll be here and it'll go. So now I need to bring something in, maybe take out this drum and bring in a percussion. Maybe take that out. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Are we up to main 6? All right, good. It's moving right along. It's getting kind of long on the tracks. We're up to 16, so that's going to be a lot. 18, that's going to be a long time. It's going to be a long song. All right, so it'll be here. So then we'll go here. That'll be main 7. We'll just drop that out. Do it. So then it'll main 7, main 6, come here and go. So then maybe we bring in the bass. Yep. Let's be main 8. Main 8, do it. All right, so then it'll come here and it'll go. So then we drop this and maybe bring in the first one. Yep. So what are we up to? Main 8, main 9. Ooh, this thing's getting long. But I think I can write it out. Main 9, do it. Okay, so main 9. So then main 9 goes. So then maybe we bring this one in. Nope, bring this one. Yep. Because then we can get on with the beat. This will be main 10. And then from here it'll go. We'll bring the drum back in. Take that out. Maybe take this out. So it's main 11. And then we can start working towards the ending. So main 11. So then from here. So then we take that out. We bring this back in. Bring this back in.
He's a made man.
We bring that in. So this will be main 12. So then this one will be in. That's main 12. So then this one will go.
He's a made man. He's a made man. He's a made man. He's a made man.
So then we go.
He's a made man.
Yep. So we'll bring this in. And then from here, I need to work on the ending. So it'll go.
He's a made man.
So we don't need made man. Congo. Yep. This will be main. Dude, I don't even know what I'm up to. Main 8, main 9, main 10, 11, 12, 13. Holy crap, better save. Save. And then we're here. So did I do that as 13? Okay, so I got to do this as 13. Hopefully I didn't duplicate it, but M13, do it. Okay, so then we're here. And then to thin this thing out, take the drums out, pads out. Can I play both? Alright, so I think this will be the ending. Main 14. Do it. And so then we'll be here. Yep, this will be the ending. So this will be the outro. So then it'll go.
Break my heart in a many pieces.
And then we'll go.
In a many pieces.
And then that'll end it. So this will be the ending. Well, hopefully the sequence arrangements comes out because I'm not going to redo it because I'm out of time. So let's save it. Then let's go to our song and we'll hold down the record button and go start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, main 1, main 2, main 3, main 4, switch to the second main, main 5, main 6, main 7, main 8, main 9, main 10, 11, 12 twice because I can't count, 13, 14, 15, end. All right, so I think I did it all. I did 12 twice, so hopefully it's not the same 12. But if it is, that means just it is. All right, people, this is going to be the beats because I ain't going to redo it. So let's put this on start.
Check it out, check it out, check it out. This gon' be this, gon' be this, gon' be this, gon' be this, gon' be
He's a made man. He's a made man. He's a made man. He's a made man. He's a made man.
Brooklyn Underground.
He's a made man.
Brooklyn Underground. Brooklyn Underground.
DJ SharpMC. See you next time. Peace.